Good morning. Well, it may not be morning for you, but it's morning for me. And I just wanted to talk about something that I literally am reminded of, probably every single day since I started school in the fall. And it's just the idea that God's plan is better than ours. And it's so funny because if you believe in God and you believe that He created the entire universe, your thoughts, literally everything that exists, if you believe that He did that, then it's like the common sense is why do we still think that what we want is the best way, and that when something doesn't go our way, we get discouraged. And that's not to say that bad things don't happen, because there's also free will, but everything is for a reason. Everything, especially rejection. And I could go on about this forever with a million examples, but the example that I'm currently living in right now is just being at this school. And what's funny is when I was in high school, all of this, literally, guys, when you take the time to look back on your life, the way everything has been orchestrated to get you to exactly where you are right now is so complex and so butterfly effect that there's no way it's by chance. And so many times, if you had gotten what you wanted, you would not have received what you needed. And that's what I'm currently living in right now, is that basically when I was in high school, there was an issue with my goal to graduate early, and I had finished my schooling for my high school curriculum a year early, but it was too late to have applied to college and all that. So I had a year in between that I was like, okay, what do I do? Because now my application could look like I just kind of, sat around for my last year of high school. So, I didn't want that. I didn't want that, and I had really big goals for college. And anyway, God blessed me with a internship at a surgical private practice where I literally met the best mentors that are literally family to me to this day, that I ended up getting hired instead of just being an intern, and just learned so much, and kind of got refreshed and motivated to go back to school, because for those of you who don't know, I want to be a doctor, and not just any doctor. I want to be a surgeon, and so that is mad school. But so stay with me now. I was very because of how much school, I was very set on a timeline, on my plan, okay, graduate, get into a really good school. I wanted to go to an Ivy League school for college, which is a whole nother thing, because I thought that I was doing that for the right reasons, and I learned that it was a lot of finding my worth in my academic achievements. But basically, the first part of God's whole tapestry to get me where I am now was that my school had that situation, and I had to figure out what to do with my quote-unquote senior year of high school. I ended up graduating with 20 plus credits from the community college near my home, near my high school, and then probably 9 months of experience in the actual medical field assisting in surgeries, which absolutely crazy. I wasn't even 18 yet, so magical. And God opened that door. Then when I got my college decisions back, I was so everyone at my high school ended up usually going to the school that I'm at right now because of the transfer of the credits that we would take. It's in-state, and it's a pretty good school, really good program. You have pretty good chances of getting in. but I was stubborn and I was low-key prideful, and I wanted to go to an Ivy League school to prove to everyone, probably mostly to myself, that my hard work in high school was not in vain. And I think I somewhat idolized the idea of that and thought that in order for me to be considered smart, or my hard work, nothing came out, or my hard work to be validated in high school, was that it needed to be measured by what school I got into. And I was also stubborn because I just said, oh, I'm not staying in state. I'm not going to the school that everybody goes to. Like, I want to be different. I want to have big achievements, all that stuff. And not once did I consult God about his plan, about what he wanted me to do, about where he wanted me to go. And man, it's just the mercy of God that he even gave me all these opportunities still when I did not consult with him at all. And so what happened was I was pretty much rejected to almost every college I applied to except for this one. And I really had to humble myself and be like, you are not, first of all, your success is not measured by what college you go to. And it's not all about you, And so I really didn't have a choice. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going here. Like, I didn't want to go here, but I am. And literally, guys, when I tell you, every single day since I have made the commitment to go to this school, there's been a reason. And literally, okay, just to list a few. Scholarships, all of my credits from my dual enrollment transferred. Praise the Lord. So that's time, money, and energy saved towards my schooling, because that's a lot of schooling, like I said, doctor. I was able to afford a studio apartment with the help of my family to live in by myself, cook for myself. Like, I have a whole home for myself at school. Amazing opportunities. When I tell you amazing opportunities, I already have something that I'm a part of that I'm very excited for this summer, like career-wise. That is just such a testimony to God as well, that I got accepted into and will be participating in. Great community. Meetings the size of this school gives so many different opportunities, so many different types of people to meet, so many things to get involved in, so many ways to grow your resume and just like yourself as a person. Okay, and then the biggest one, at least for me, has been the ministry that I ended up joining called Life, where I have met so many amazing people, guys. So many amazing people. I have grown spiritually. The fall semester, I feel like, was like a year of spiritual growth smushed into one. Like, when I tell you I feel like I've jumped a whole level, and going into 2025, that's why I'm being so intentional. I started this year with a fast, and I'll probably make another video talking about what I learned from that. But man, like, the people that I meet, surrounding myself with like Christ-like people that are just accepting and meet you where you're at and encourage you to grow and hold you accountable. And not only has the ministry blessed me so insanely, the church that they're affiliated with is across the street from my building. Across the street, 1 minute walk from my building. And there has been so many blessings through that church. I've brought people to that church that have been blessed by that church. I've met people in that church that have blessed me. Like, messages from that church have changed me. Like, if I didn't go through every single part of God's plan and get told no or get told not yet, I would not be in this apartment, at this school, in this state, across from that church, impacting other people, changing myself, getting to know God. And it is just such a blessing. Because the whole time, I'm out here being stubborn. I'm out here being stubborn and crying because I didn't get what I wanted. And God is like, bro, can you please just stop? Because I'm going to bless you. So that's just literally when I wake up here every day, I'm like, God, thank you, bro. But literally, I'm like, thank you, because if I had gotten everything I wanted every step of the way, I would not be where I am. I would not be spiritually where I am. I would not have known all of the people that I've met here, that I'm growing close with and that I care about, and had the memories that I already have in the short time that I've been here. And it's just an example that God's plan for your life is the best plan for your life. Just because someone else got what you had wanted and thought was best for you does not mean it's what's best for you. So don't compare yourself to other people. Be obedient to God, because when you try to push against the way He's directing you, it's just gonna fail. So that's my encouragement for today. And if you're going through something that you're grieving, not getting what you wanted, it's not easy either. But I'm telling you, you just gotta have faith. Keep the faith. Everyone have a great day. Love you.